Okay, so we want to talk about CAM tree templates. So we posted this job, we ran it on the machine, and it ran successfully. So future jobs that come up that we're using the same tool and material, we want to save and reuse the settings that we have so we don't have to go through the CAM tree and answer all those questions every time. We can start with all those questions already answered. So how you do this is once you have the job set up and it's run successfully, you come back into the BobCAD software, you right click on your milling job, and then you're going to go to Save as Job Template. Okay. From there, it will go to the templates folder for the BobCAD software, and we can say this is 750 MDF 250 or whatever naming convention you want in order to make it clear what material and tool and cutting you're doing. So we'll go ahead and hit save. Okay, so now when we go to create a new job, we can start from that point. Okay, so if I go back to, let's say, let me just go ahead and close this file out. All right, I'm going to do open. Let's go to our desktop. Okay, we're going to grab the IGES file. All right, so here our geometry is. Okay. Now again, prior I was showing how to move to 0, but you actually may have a whole list of sheets set up. So first thing we want to do is load our template. So we're going to right click on our job CAM default. So we right click, we do job from template, and then you'll notice whatever templates you've created will be loaded here. Okay, so this is the 750 MDF 250. We go ahead and click OK, and now all of our settings have been loaded from our previous job. Okay, now we've been showing how to move to 0, but we can also move 0 to the part. So as you get more comfortable with the software, what you'll end up doing is running the stock wizard. Okay, in the stock wizard, if you just have a single sheet, it will pick up that single sheet. If you have multiple sheets, you can do select wireframe, and you can click on this outside edge and then calculate, and then it's going to pick up that wireframe geometry. Okay, I'm changing the height of the stock to 750, and now then I'll advance. And then the next thing is, right now it's using the world coordinate as 0. So I want to make the 0 this corner. So I'm going to click origin. I'll zoom in to this corner location. I'll click on that point. All right, and now I've set that corner as the 0. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and blank out the stock. All right, and what I want to do from here is select my geometry. So I right click on where it says geometry, reselect. I window pick this just like we did before. You'll notice the depth for the cut has stayed the same. We can do reverse direction, or let's see, reverse all, because we know by default it always cuts on the wrong side. We'll go ahead and choose OK. And then in order to calculate the toolpath, we're going to right click and compute. And from there you can see it's cutting on the outside and it's cutting all our shapes. From here, our last step would be post and save as, and then that would write our code. All right, so that's how you can save your job as a template, and then also you can set your 0 outside of moving the part to 0. You can move the 0 to the part. Now, before you go out and run the job on the machine, or if you're on the machine, it's always a good idea to verify some information. Okay, so we're going to get into Mach 3 real quick. All right, we're going to go File and then Load. Nope, not that one. We're going to go File and then Load G-code. We're going to grab our file, and then that will give us a preview of our code. All right, we're going to go to the Toolpath tab, and then we're going to do a regenerate. And what we're looking for here is the program limits, but specifically the Z range. Generally, if you're going to have an issue, it's going to be because your Z value is cutting too deep. So we just want to make sure that number matches the number that we programmed. If there's a lot of cutting going on, we may do a simulated run, and what this will do is give us a cycle time estimate as far as how long it's going to take to run this job.